there are people who reject Jesus nowadays, but they rejected the false Jesus, the one that's just like, it's religion's all judgmental and angry. So that one, because there's a lot of people that are into spirituality now, where they believe in Jesus, but not the evangelical version, right? That's exclusive, you know. So it depends, I guess, what we mean. But if you want to just, because you can meet many people, they get presented the gospel and then they reject it, but it's like they're not really rejecting God, they're just rejecting the presentation of what you just gave them because it doesn't make sense to them. You know God because you know God. Because He's revealed Himself in whatever way, whether it's through a Bible or even not a Bible, or a person, or love. Wherever there is love, there is God.
Yes.
Wherever there is God, there is Christ. Because Christ is the one that sustains all things, right? And one of the things that I like talking about, that I'm surprised, but not too many people are aware of it, but there is something called the cosmic Christ that many people don't notice, but it's usually along the mystics that tend to emphasize, even Christian mystics, right? Before, there was a lot of people, mainline Christianity focuses on Jesus, the historical person who lived 2,000 years ago. But folks, before Jesus was a historical person in human form, there was the Christ, who was before all things. And in Him all things are held together. In the beginning was the Word, right? Not the human person. So Jesus, of course I believe in Jesus Christ being God, folks, but Jesus was living at a particular time when you read the Bible, but He wasn't everywhere in the human person sense. He was located in space and time, right? But the cosmic Christ is everywhere. And a lot of people focus so much on reading a book and saying, I know God because I believe in that Jesus that's in that book. But folks, it's very limited. What if you didn't have the Bible? You wouldn't know Jesus Christ? Right? Or what if you just started communicating because you believe that there was a God and that's Christ? What if? Right? Because there's many places, folks, that they don't have Bibles, right? So to assume that they don't know Jesus is to separate Jesus from the Christ. Remember, Christ is not His last name. It's a title. He's the one who sustains all things. So He's all over the world whether you preach the gospel or not. The reason why we preach the gospel is because a lot of people have a very distorted view of God.